What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So glad that you made it back. If you saw the last episode, then you know the hurt, the pain, the defeat that we've endured. It wasn't good. We weren't always here if you just happened to not see the last episode, but we are in like this hole in the wall when we had almost everything. No, we didn't have much. It wasn't great. We weren't like set up like kings, but we are now. Basically, after the last episode, I stopped recording. I hit pause for a minute, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm straight shot. I'm not going to be defeated. RLCraft is not going to defeat me. I have played this game for quite some time, and I am conquering worlds, just not this one. So what I decided is I set off. I started getting to work. However, it rained. It rained a lot, and I think it kind of matched the mood in the moment, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to push through this. I can do this. And so even though I was a man that lost almost everything and a kind of man that was using gravel as a front door for a good while, I decided, you know what, I can do this. I can move forward. And eventually I'd stop using the gravel as a door and quit being a savage, and I made a door. But at the same time, as I went out, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I can do this. And then I looked up and I saw things on fire and things glowing and looked dangerous. And I said, no, not today. Today's not that day. Maybe tomorrow. But I did get myself up, and I did give me some iron. I got me an iron pickaxe. Looking great, looking good. I did go back out and try to look for some sheep so that I can get some wool to make me a bed, but there was nothing. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna cut the grass. It's RLCraft. I'll cut the grass, get some fiber to make string, to turn the string into wool and the wool into a bed. It was easy. And so that's what I set off to do. I eventually made me a bed. It was pretty, it looked good. It's amazing. The best bed you'd ever sleep in your entire life. Because you know what, I was done with the rain. I was done walking outside and seeing that stupid rain, couldn't hear nothing, and you couldn't see anything. So I slept. Finally, the rain stopped. But I noticed as I was doing things, I was getting a little bit hungry. Hunger bar was starting to get a little empty. So I decided, you know what, I need to do something now before I starve to death. Because on top of everything that's already happened, what's better than starving to death? So I went searching. I went looking for food, couldn't find anything to kill anywhere. I mean, nothing. And when I say nothing, it was nothing. It was nothing. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to start me a farm. Farming is easy. I can do this. I've already done it once, right? So I started a farm, a nice little farm. It wasn't huge. It wasn't anything to smile at. It wasn't anything to write home to mom about, but it was a farm nonetheless. But then I realized, you know what? I'm probably going to starve to death before this has time to grow. So I decided, you know, what am I going to do? How am I going to get food quickly? There's nothing around here to eat. And then it hit me. Something I haven't done in Minecraft in years. I was going to go fishing. Yep. Believe it or not, I was going to go fishing. So what did I need? I need some sticks. I needed some string. So I took back out, grabbed me some sticks, grabbed me some string, and I made me a fishing rod. Something I haven't made in this game in forever. And who wants a fishing rod? Nobody wants to take time to fish. You want to explore and kill things. But before I went fishing, I knew, you know what? This is RLCraft. And it's not like normal fishing in Minecraft, because at any moment, anything can pop out and destroy your face. So, you know what? I made me a shield and I made me a sword. And I said, you know what? Not today, RLCraft. Not today. So I got prepared. I made me a sword. I made me a shield. And I took outside and I said, you know what? Nothing's going to get me today. I'm gonna fish. But then as I'm just sitting there, I noticed something off into the distance. There was these majestic looking beasts that I could have killed and ate their majestic meat, but I was too lazy to run over there and kill them. And I was already fishing. I mean, hey, let them survive, you know, let them live. They shouldn't die because I'm a starving man, right? So I let them live. But then I was just sitting there and I heard something. As I'm fishing, minding my own business, not bothering anybody, I heard something. And when something's approaching you behind you in RLCraft, it could very well just destroy you in one hit. So I turned around, and lo and behold, it was some little freakish looking zombie that tried to kill me. He did hurt my arm a little bit, but he didn't destroy me. I dealt with him in any way that any sensible person would deal with him, right? I beat him down with my sword. I mean, how else was I going to handle that, right? I mean, was I going to just sit there and talk about why it's not good to eat humans over tea and crumpets? No, I was going to kill him. So that's what I did, and I killed him. So I finished up fishing, and I took my spoils of fishing back in and ate like a king. My 2 fish that I caught. And apparently the 2 fish didn't fill me up on the way, so I had to go back out there. And when I did, because it is RLCraft, something crazy popped out and was trying to eat me. It looked like some type of worm, fish, hybrid of something, but all I knew is it needed to die. And so, you know, I killed it. And now here we are, still in our wonderful cubby hole of a hillside home, whatever you want to call it, living like kings with our fish. We have our sword, we have our shield, and everything is wonderful. We do have an iron pickaxe too. Look at us. We're so special and wonderful. So what we're going to do is we have a couple options. What are those options, you may ask? Well, you know what? I'm so glad you asked. What are our options? Where do we go from here? Do we just start fresh? Is there a chance to go back? Do we just forget it and start all completely over? Absolutely not. No, we have a chance. We have a couple of options that we can venture into, or we could just completely start over. Now, option number one is we could, I don't know if you've remembered or not, but if you've been following the series, at one point when we were at our home, I made a compass. And on that compass was coordinates. And as you remember, I said I didn't care if it was cheating or not. I was going to take a picture of it, and I took a picture of it. I still have that picture. It's on the screen right now. There's that picture that I took with my phone. It's all fuzzy looking, and it doesn't look great, but you can make out the coordinates. So we could chance it, make another compass, and try to make it back home. Or we have another option. The second option, we could make another item called a grave scroll. I call it a death scroll. It's whatever. It's a grave scroll. And it does exactly what it says. Returns to the death location. Our other option is we could make one of those. However, if you noticed, the ingredients for this bad boy is not easy. Paper, no problem. Rotten flesh, get it all day long. However, an ender pearl, that's not so easy. There are things that drop it, but we run into a chance to possibly dying again by getting it and hoping that we find the animals or beasts that make it or drop it. Won't be so easy. Maybe we can wait till night and we can force a enderman to come over here and we attack it and get it. And that would be easy, but then we have to chance it like coming in here and destroying our face, and that's not very good. So that is one option, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work. Sometimes it doesn't work. I've logged out since then, so it may not work. I don't know how it's coded and how it works. I don't know. Why are you yelling at me about it? Those are our two options. And I'm thinking what we can do is we can wait until night, wait for an enderman, and we try it out. But before we go, we want to try to pick up a few things. We're going to get rid of everything that we have in our inventory that's not great. Stone stuff we can get rid of, all that other stuff, so that we have room in our inventory to pick up our items. Because I'm hoping if we do go in there, my items should still be there because, you know, I dechunked the area, but you never know. I don't know. I've logged out since then. It's been a week, so who knows? The other option, again, like, so looking at the pro and cons of both options. Option number one, if we do make which is easier, we can make a compass fairly quickly, but we take the chance of being like 500 million miles away from our home and having to run it. So yeah, that's problem number one on that. The other problem with the other option is, again, like, we could end up dying and killing ourselves trying to get the death scroll. So, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we're going to hunt us down an enderman. That would be stage one. If we can't find an enderman or anything that drops us in ender pearls, or if we die, then we're going to have to go on to plan one, which should be plan two if we're going with this first. Anyway, let's do it. Cue the epic music, or whatever music I find that fits the situation. All right, first we're gonna have to get rid of this bad boy. I need to be able to see all around me to be able to determine my enemies. This is really a bad spot. I mean, it's like I can't see far, but I'm scared to go up there because, you know, death. Oh, here we go. Our first victim. Come on, mister. Yep. All right, so there's our zombie flesh. Is there any... Oh, I see it. Sensed it. Thought I saw the world get dark. Or maybe because I'm getting cold. What is that? He does not look like he's having a good day. Or he's lost. Maybe he's lost. He's probably looking for his home too. So wherever we are actually in a place where it's cold, and we're dealing with the opposite problem of the heat. Zombies I'm not too afraid or worried about. It's the skeletons. I mean, spiders, too many spiders is not good. I want to get a good view or a look and see if I see an enderman anywhere. And you're nowhere to be found. Oh, and that's not good. Come this way. Two creepers. That's wonderful. Hey, wasn't he nice to bring us that? Oh, and he brought a sword. It's awful nice. Thank you. Did we get it? Oh, yeah, we did. Wow. feel like I'm in Resident Evil or something. Okay. Yeah, we don't need... Yeah, that's something we definitely don't want to mess with. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up. I think we're just going to go find... Because I'd rather have bow and arrow to deal with all those. At any time, you can get overrun by enemies and get headshot, and we have no armor. And then we take the chance of dying here, and we'll never be able to go back over to our old place. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna mine out and look for some redstone, and we make our compass. We'll come back. Well, there you looky you there. All right, so I do want to get this diamond, but there was lava right over there. So I kind of want to dig around it first. Make sure we don't come in contact with the lava. And there's the lava. See? No. Yep, see that's the kind of stuff that they're out to get you. I jump every time. Every time. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back up, and I'm gonna have to make another iron pickaxe. Did not find any redstone, unfortunately. After all that battling, I felt like I just would zoom through it pretty quick so you guys didn't have to hear me talk about it. But yeah, that's the life of getting just a little bit of redstone in RLCraft. And I'm being a little bit more cautious. Usually I'm like, oh, I've got a spawn point, it'll be fine. But I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious because I don't want to die if we have a chance to get a scroll and head back to our old base. So I'm trying to be a little bit extra careful. I don't know. I would love to get back to our base if we could. So let's go ahead and make, I don't know why I put that up, but let's go ahead and make the compass. And I really hope that this is not far away. All right, so 37, 86, 1654. All right, looking at, as you can tell on the screen, it looks like we're pretty far away. We're over 5,000 blocks away on the X coordinate, and we are almost double the distance away from the Z coordinate. So it's not undoable. It's not that we can't get there. It's just going to take a little while. It's a pretty large gap to fill. So our other option is, like I said, I mean, and it's not that the traveling is hard. I mean, you run into so many different things that want to kill you. Not only the dragons, but so many other things. So I think our best option is to just hang out here a good bit. Hope that we get, at one night, we get a Enderman somewhere, or we get at least something that will spawn or give us a Ender Pearl. And if that is the case, then we've got a few things that we can take with us that would be nice to bring back with us. But you never know. We may not have that chance, or we may die somewhere around here and then we lose that chance. Beginning there, we can at least get back to where we were. My goal at least is to try to, either one of two things. We decide, hey, you know what? This is going to be the place we live. This is where we're going to do it. And we're going to build a little house here, and we're going to gather materials again, and we're going to start over and then go adventuring. Or we try to make it back. I'd like to make it back if I can. What is that? I have no idea what that is. I can't even tell. But I mean, it would be nice to be able to get back just because we had some decent stuff. But you never know. We could just rebuild our stuff here. So, I mean, there's nothing to say that we can't do that. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Whether it's shorter or longer, I hope you enjoyed it regardless. But if you did, remember to leave a like. It takes a while to edit these and to record them, so it does take us some effort. So I do appreciate any kind of support you do. Also, if you want to get more episodes like this and other things that I do and keep up with it, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, hit that bell notification. I don't understand why. It's been a long time since they've done it, but YouTube wants you to double opt in to be able to get notified on videos being uploaded. So if you hit that bell notification, you will be able to be notified every time I upload a video. And I do appreciate all the support that everybody's been giving me. It really helps knowing that, you know, people are loving the content. And if you see anything that I'm doing, like I said, that I could change or, you know, cut in, cut out, I'm cutting too much stuff out, I'm not putting enough in, whatever the case may be, let me know. I take criticism well, as long as it's constructive and it's not like, hey, you're horrible, and then that's it. You know, why am I horrible? Let me know why, and I'll try to fix it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.